a folic acid kale smoothie.
What flavor is this?
Gin. That's it. That's what I'm tasting.
Sounds good. Good evening. My name is Nat Chambers. I'm from Big Gold Belt Media. Michaela Jaé, Nat, and Ron's a pleasure to talk to you three today about Loot Season 2, returning to Apple TV Plus, April 3rd. How you three doing today?
We're good.
Doing well, thanks. How are you doing?
Good. I'm doing good. Let's start with some fun questions really quick in celebration of this season. And these are things and elements I picked from the season. So starting off first, and we'll start off with you, Nat, across the board here. Go-to karaoke song.
Oh, wow. I do this is sort of like, I go for Kool and the Gang.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't ever go wrong. Crowd-pleasing tunes. I mean, really anything in their repertoire. Celebration is sort of like the easy one, just because as a terrible singer, you can kind of get masked in just everybody yelling like, celebrate good times.
Come on.
Yeah. So it's an easy, makes me feel more secure in my terrible singing.
I feel so safe when I'm in that space.
Thank you.
I like to be dramatic in those spaces, and I like to sing a little Whitney Houston, Run to You.
Wow.
Because I'm always running to something.
What a time you had with Sofia this season then.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. I had a lot of fun with that song too. Was it Run to You or was something else? I think it was another song, but I love a good Whitney reference. It makes me happy.
Oh, yeah. Ron, how about you, brother?
Oh, either for me, it's going to be Beyond the Sea by Bobby Darin or No Diggity by Blackstreet.
Yeah.
Those are my own choices.
And coming back to you, Ron, you're a Swiftie?
I am more now after the second season and having to go through and listen and realizing how many of her songs were actually in my brain from before that I was unaware that they were her. So I think secretly the whole world is a Swiftie.
Yeah.
Okay, Michaela and that.
I think Ron answered our question, but I like to keep my Swiftie kind of like secrets to myself. I think I just gave it away. Damn.
I have daughters, and so by default, I am Swiftie by proxy.
Amazing. Ron, I want to come to you, man. First off, I want to give a shout out to the GOAT, Akira Toriyama, because I got to tell you, I recognize real and seeing myself, and obviously in this film, this being filmed before his passing of it really makes me realize, because knowing that you're a pro wrestling fan too, seeing you rocking with all the Dragon Ball and anime appeal in the season, just how much of you were you able to bring to the table, which really shows in this season, which we'll talk about the pro wrestling stuff in a second, but just how much of you were you able to approach saying like, I want to bring these things to the table. I enjoy these things.
Well, a fair amount of it, but it wasn't as much of me approaching them and say I wanted to make it this way. It's that I think from the very beginning, Maya and Matt and Alan, they had a vision of what they wanted character-wise and what type of actors they wanted to work with. And I think they went through a lot of my Instagram stories, saw the way I dressed, saw what I was interested in, and started to build the character around that. And for me, what I love about playing Howard and showcasing those things, the love of Dragon Ball, the love of different nerddoms and stuff, is just that's how I grew up. And especially at a time, people don't remember where it was. Being black and nerdy weren't things that were considered cool when I grew up in Chicago. Being a big fan of Dragon Ball, being a fan of wrestling and comic books were some things that you had to hide on occasion. And I think what I love with Howard's character is him being like, this is who I am. This is what I love, and I showcase it. And I think that so many people can relate to that.
Absolutely, brother. You nailed it. Absolutely. As I said, I see myself in Howard and in some of these elements, and I appreciate that. And yeah, talking about the pro wrestling here, to kind of combine this question is, one, you being able to do the graps with Joel, so much fun. But ultimately being able to get into the ring and also wearing a hat as an independent wrestling promoter. Now you are a wrestling fan, but now you're taking on the job here and you're doing the graps. How was that experience for you?
Oh, it was living my own real life dreams through Howard. It was a great time to go to work. I would come in, and it was great to come in and be like I was the expert on set. You know, if they said something about a wrestling term that was incorrect, and I'd be like, no, actually, it's a drop toe hold. It's not. So it would be. It was really fun to be in my element and get to work with that and bring people into my world and show Nat and the things that I love about wrestling and being able to actually get in the ring and show them that I had trained and done things, and to see Joel pick it up and do such a great match with me, it was really fun.
Amazing, amazing. Final quick question. We'll get yes and no's on this one. Molly, she's the ideal boss. Yes and no. Starting off for you, Nat.
Yes. I think anybody that wants to have a 4-hour lunch drinks, I'm on board with.
I'll say yes
Okay.
as well. I'll say yes as well. I mean, a woman who knows how to hold space in an office room and keep people in check, I'm going to say yes to as well.
And you,
Oh, it's
Ron.
easy yes, because I'm a nepotism. Being a cousin, I can't get fired. I could pretty much do whatever. So yeah, she's the best boss that you could hope for. Also in the fact that she's truly giving, has a great heart, and is sometimes clueless about the day-to-day workings of that job, like any good boss.
Well, you three, thank you so much for your time. And folks, Luke season 2 returns to Apple TV Plus April 3rd. It's such a ride and so much fun. Thank you so much today, everyone.
Absolutely. Nice
Thank
chatting
you.
with you.